Hi, my name is Eric Ogie Agawa, and I will be doing a walkthrough of OP application as part of Trove recruitment challenge. All right, so first we'll look at the criteria of the application itself. The first one says user should be able to manage their profile. All right, that's registration, login, adding of bank details, updating account, and all that stuff. All right, the second criteria says a user should be able to take a loan up to 60% of our total portfolio position, and that loan should be withdrawable into the user's bank account. All right, from this item two, we can see that it's possible for us to use something like a wallet system, being that when the user requests for loan, the amount requested as loan can be credited into the user's wallet. From the wallet, the user can then request withdrawal. The same thing will happen if the user wants to do any other transaction on the wallet, on the application itself. So they will first of all fund the wallet from the wallet itself, then they will not do any other transaction on the application. All right, so that's one. Another thing they do from this item number two is since the user can take a loan up to 60% of our total portfolio position, simply means that the user is taking a loan against uh, our, um, our investment or the user's investment in stock in the application. So it simply means that the application itself should provide a system where the user can actually trade in stock and view stock and manage their stock, so to say, on the application itself. All right, so having said all this, let's go look at the application and see how it meets all of these criteria. This is the OPay application. Right here, if the user has an account, he will just sign in. If not, he will create an account. So since we don't have an account, we'll create an account here and we just pick a random name. All right, so an email has been sent to the user's email address. So we refresh here to see. All right, so it says, welcome to Pay Samuel, verify your account. So we click to verify the account. All right, so the account has been verified. So now we can proceed to login. So we click to proceed to login. Now that the user has an account, the user can log in with that same registered credential. All right, so we go. All right, so to add an extra layer of security, I added an OTP system so that just to confirm that it's truly the user that is attempting to log in. So right here, the user will check the user's email to see check for OTP. So an OTP has been sent. So we have 26680 20 sorry 06680. All right, so I got it right. Okay, so if this goes now, we're in the user's dashboard. This is the user's dashboard. As you can see, everything is at their initial stage because the user hasn't done anything on the application. The portfolio value is at 0 naira. The wallet balance is at 0 naira currently. All right, so right here, the user will now start performing some activities on the application. Remember, before the user can take a loan, the user must first of all be able to trade in stock and have a portfolio, at least have some stock portfolio of which he can then take a loan against those portfolio position. All right, so from here, the user can just click this place here and fund the wallet. Okay, to fund wallet, the user can just type in the amount. For now, because we're using Flutterwave testbed, it only allows for 3,000 max. So it simply means that we can't do beyond 3,000 at the moment. So we just do 3,000. All right, so we proceed. All right, so this will take us to Flutterwave molder, payment molder. From here, we can use the Flutterwave test card to just for demonstration. And validity period is 0932 0932, then this is 564. Then we proceed. All right, so the pin I think is 3310. All right, so 3310. Then we enter the OTP. The test OTP is 12325. All right, so 12325, and we just proceed. All right, so once we click this proceed, then that amount will be credited into the user's wallet. Sorry about this. Mistakenly clicked it twice instead of once. All right, so that amount has been credited into the user's wallet. As you can see, the wallet balance now is 3,000 naira. That's still not enough to trade in stock. So I will pause the video at this point and do this process repeatedly, just so that we can have enough in the wallet, so we can start trading in stock. From after which we can now start taking loans. All right. So all right. The user's wallet is funded now. We're funded now. At least that's up to 100,000. So we can now start trading in stock, just to create the scenario where the user has some stock. All right, as you can see in the portfolio activities, there's absolutely nothing here. That's because the user is yet to buy any stock whatsoever. So to trade in stock, the user just go to buy stock or go to the market section, and when he clicks, of course, he gets to see his balance here, the wallet balance, what he can use to trade. From here, you can choose to buy any of the available stock here. This is totally limited to what the user currently has in his or her wallet. So that's what will determine what he can buy and what he cannot buy. All right, so from here, the user can decide. Let's say he wants to buy Tesla. Maybe just click this, maybe buy, let's say, 10 of these. Let's say he buys 10 of these. So all he needs to do is just click buy. And as you can see, it says stock has been purchased. So from here, if the user were to go up, that amount will be deducted from their wallet, as well as credited in their portfolio. So now you can see the portfolio value reading 12,220 naira. That's because he just bought that amount worth of Tesla. All right, so he can do this. Let's say he wants to buy another portion of Tesla again, the same Tesla. Excuse me. So the same Tesla, let's assume that he wants to buy this time an extra maybe 5. All right, so he buys another extra 5, sorry, 4 this time. So he purchased Tesla, and that amount has been less from the account as well. And if you come here, you see that the what's it called, the portfolio value has increased. Now you're still saying the same Tesla as one piece, but the equity value of Tesla has increased now because it is the same Tesla. So what just happened is the equity value increases, and the quantity that he has of it also increases. All right, so if you were to buy another share, let's say he buys let's say he buys Amazon, and he buys maybe 5 pieces. Excuse me. Sorry, and he buys 5 pieces. All right, so now you see the wallet balance is dropping, as well as the portfolio value is increasing as well. So the idea is he's basically buying shares, and that is accruing up in the portfolio position while the wallet balance is dropping. All right, so now you can see Amazon share here. He bought 5 pieces, and he bought 5 pieces, and that's the value as stated here. All right, so now the user has some portfolio activities now. So he has some stocks. Now he can decide to take a loan against the stock. Remember, the loan cannot exceed 60% of the total portfolio value, which is actually what is being detailed here. All right, so to apply for a loan or to view loans, the user just need to click this side of it. All right, so currently the user has no loan, so that's why this is showing no activity at the moment. All right, so um, again, you can see the user's wallet balance still at 65,000 naira 200 and change. All right, so now if the user were to request loan, let's say the user requests, I don't know, let's say 10,000. I hope that's not more than. So when the user requests loan, depending on the package, if the user requests a loan and wants to pay it back within 12 months, that would be 25% interest. And if he wants to pay it back within 6 months, that would be um, this would be 12% interest. This is 18% interest, and this is 25% interest. So let's assume that the user wants to pay this loan back in the next 12 months. So that's 25% interest. So if the user chooses this, it simply means that the total loan that the user is the user will be credited with 10,000 naira as the loan. But however, when the user is paying back, he will be paying 12,500. And if you were to divide 12,500 by 12, which is the total number of months that he wants to pay that amount back, and you will get something approximately this. You get this, so it means that he is to pay this for every month. All right, so the user again will be credited with this 10,000 naira in his wallet account, but however, the loan will be registered as 12,500 against his name. That's because the loan will be the amount plus the calculated interest. All right, so if he proceeds, so that loan request has been granted. Remember, his amount was around 80 something prior. Sorry, 60 something prior. So now it is now at 75,000 plus. So as you can see, this is the loan that he requested for. The loan status is open. So because the loan status is open, the user cannot request another loan until this particular loan has been completely paid. That's one. Then number two, the user can actually pay in installments. All right, so if we were to go back and check the dashboard, everything still remains the same. The wallet balance is now up by 10,000. That's because the user has actually borrowed or has been granted a 10,000 naira loan. All right, so again, we can go back to the loan from here. We click the loan itself. Oh no, let's just try to request another loan. Let's see what the system says. Let's assume that the user wants to take another 20,000 loan, and within 6 months, all right, the system should flag it. And it says all pending loans must be closed before another loan can be granted. All right, so that's how it works. All right, so that works now. So from here, we can now start paying back the loans if the user wants. So click this particular loan. When you click the loan, you get to see the transaction on the loan, the repayment, as well as the total amount that has been paid. All right, so it currently it has no repayments, and the total amount paid on this loan is zero, and that's why everything is the way it is as it is. So to start repaying, the user just click this button, repay loan, and what was that amount again? I think it was 1,000. Okay, so for now we just put 1,200, and the user gets to pay. Now, when the user is paying back the loan, the amount paid gets deducted from the wallet. That's because the wallet is like the central payment system for the user. So the only time the user gets to interact with a third-party payment gateway is when he wants to fund the wallet. So the user gets to fund the wallet to do anything on the application. All right, so the user funds the wallet, buy stock, or fund the wallet to pay back loans. All right, the same thing happens when he requests for loan. So when he requests for loan, the wallet gets credited. From the wallet, he gets to request withdrawal to his registered bank account. All right, so that's just how it works. So from now, right here, he wants to pay 1,200. This amount will be deducted from the wallet balance and as well removed from the loan. So if you were to click this, all right, so this amount has been paid, and as you can see now, this is the current repayment, the date it was paid, the payment itself, which was 1,200. Then the amount of the loan. This is actually the loan. As you can see here, the loan itself is 12,500 naira. And meanwhile, when the user requested for the loan, it was 10,000. But because of the interest rate, which is 2,500, because that's 25%, the amount on the loan is actually the amount itself on the loan is 12,500. So this is what the user pays back. All right. So, and since the user already paid 1,200, that is less from the amount that he borrowed. So the balance on the loan is now 11,300. So the user can do this a repeated number of times, just so he pays back the loan totally completely until so that the loan itself can be closed. All right. So he can do this a repeated number of times, and as he continue doing that, that keep reflecting as shown here, and the balance keep dropping while the total amount paid keep increasing. All right, so the user will do this a number of times until this loan gets closed. Let's just pay back the loan completely. This is 9,300. So if the user were to pay 9,300, this loan itself will completely close itself. All right, so 9,300 this time. I hope the user has up to that. 9,300 is the amount left on the loan. So if the user were to pay this, the loan will close. All right, successful payment. Sorry, why can't I scroll down? All right, so now this amount is now the balance here is now zero because the loan is already closed. If we were to go back and view the loan, you will see the icon here is changed. It's now changed from open to closed. That's because the loan is closed. Right now, since the loan has been closed, if the user were to attempt paying again on this same loan, then it will bounce back. All right. So if you were to attempt paying, let's assume that he wants to pay back 1,000 on this loan. All right. Let's see what the system says. So this loan has been closed. So it means that he cannot continue paying on this loan. So if he wants, at this point, the user can decide to take an extra loan now that he has completely paid back this loan. He can take another loan if he likes, and that's totally depend on the user. All right, so I guess we've taken enough of your time. Right here, I would stop here, and you can see that it meets the following criteria that we stated, and that's it. Thank you for your time.